Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are doing Deadpool and Wolverine customs due to the recent success and how the movie is breaking not box office records, but it's just breaking records in general. But I thought this video would be a great set of customs, but I will have to hit you with a quick spoiler warning. If you haven't seen the movie, come back and watch this video after, because there will be characters from in this video that you might not want to get spoiled, okay? You've been warned. Let's get right into it. Starting off, we have Deadpool. I think this one came out pretty good, but for the arms, we have Adam Strange's in black and red. We have Deathstroke movie's torso in a bright red color. We have a black sword sheet on the back with two gray swords. We have this custom superhero head with this black eye mask, and then we have the Flash movie's hips in bright red with black and red leg for the right leg, and then for the left leg we have Adam Strange's leg in black and red. I think this Deadpool actually looks very good, and I think if you saw this you'd be like, oh, that's Deadpool. And I think it's pretty accurate. Next up we have Hugh Jackman. And I think this custom came out pretty good for the Wolverine. I gave him, I think it's Ra's al Ghul's hair to get some aging in there, black and gray. I tried getting, like, the mutton chops and the, like, a stubble in there, but it was just not possible, and all the other faces looked really weird, so I had to go with this one. I gave him navy blue shoulder pads with yellow and blue arms and navy blue gloves. I gave him Arsenal's torso in yellow with the Trickster's hips and these yellow and blue legs. I also gave him his silver adamantium claws. And seeing this character come back was really cool, and especially in the comic accurate suit, it was just awesome. Okay, you have a couple more, but once again, there are characters that I highly recommend you come back and watch, because there are characters in here that will spoil the movie for you, okay? You've been warned. I'll let you know when, but this is Cassandra Nova. I think this custom came out pretty good. I used a custom face with Mary from Shazam's torso in yellow with these yellow arms, Booster Gold's hips, and Commissioner Gordon's legs in yellow. I gave her no gloves, just flesh tone hands, and I think this custom came out very good for who it's supposed to be. Next up we have Peter, who is arguably the hardest character to make. Mainly because, one, we don't have a dress shirt type thing, and two, the face, none of the faces were looking good for Peter. I gave Peter this kind of combed over brown hair with this custom face print with a brown mustache. Do I think it's the best mustache? No, not at all. Do I think it works? Yeah. I gave him this Joker Goon's torso in this light blue with these light blue arms. And I also gave him these olive green hips with Superboy's legs in olive green. I think this custom came out pretty good, but it is one of the more difficult ones to do, so I'm fine with that. Okay, this is the last custom before spoilers. Anyway, this is Mr. Paradox. I knew that. And for this I gave him this brown hair with this custom face print. I gave him Alfred's arms in gray with Clark Kent movie's torso in gray. I gave him Adam Strange's hips and some black pants. Very simple custom, but I think it turned out pretty good. He was a pretty decent villain. Next up we have Flame On, Johnny Storm. This is awesome. This custom came out way better than I thought it would, and just seeing him in the movie was so cool. But for Johnny Storm, we gave him Adam Strange's arms in navy blue, then light blue, with some blue pants and then black boots. I gave him Vigilante's hips in blue with blue torso with navy highlights and a 4 on his chest. I gave him a beard with the brown spiky hair, and I gave him navy blue gloves with fire emitting from his gloves. Now, I could have just done full-on Flame On, but I wanted to do this version because we don't see full-on Flame On that much. But I think this custom came out amazing. So, Flame On. That's so cool. Anyway, next up we have Electra. We're just gonna put it at that. This custom was, I think, came out okay, and for this I gave her Katana's torso in black with black hips and Tigress's pants in black. I gave her Batman from the animated series' arms in flesh tone with no gloves, and I gave her a custom face print with with just normal black hair like this. And I gave her these two fish because they kind of look like Sais, because I know that's her signature weapon. And I think it turned out okay. I hadn't really seen that film, so I wasn't super jazzed about it. But next up we have the Daywalker, and I think this custom just looks amazing. But for this I gave him this flat top haircut in black with this custom face print with some gray on the facial hair and then some black glasses. I gave him this custom torso in black with the gray highlighting, and I gave him this little logo. I gave him these gray arms with black gloves the gray arms are from Orion. I gave him Vigilante's belt in black with Vigilante's pants also. I gave him one sword, and then I gave him this back attachment with some arrows and a sword. I couldn't take off green, so if it was in like black or gray it'd look better, but I still think it looks pretty good. Seeing the Daywalker back was so cool, but I think this custom came out very good. Next up is a custom who I think I've done a better version of before for my X-Men 97, but I think it looks pretty good. Gambit. Seeing Gambit in this movie was so cool. Probably my favorite cameo. Danny Tatum as Gambit. Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum as Gambit. It's like a tongue twister right there. For this, I gave him this brown hair with Condiment King's face. I gave him Captain Boomerang's torso in this, like, I guess you could say, like, this brownish, orangish color with Bronze Tiger's arms in the same color. I gave him Clayface's hips and Commissioner Gordon's legs in the brownish, orangish color. I gave him black hands with his kinetic energy pulsing around his hands, and I gave him his bow staff. Seeing him, like, throw cards and stuff in the movie was so cool, and I'm glad they did it way better than X-Men Origins Wolverine. That still had a decent Gambit, but this one was way better. Next up, we have X-23. I'm very happy with how this custom came out, and just seeing X-23 in the movie was so cool. For this, I gave her Mary's torso from Shazam in black with these short sleeve gray arms. I gave her the Superboy's legs in navy blue with navy blue hips, and I gave her this long black hair with a custom face print with some sunglasses on it, because we know she still wears the sunglasses she got from that gas station in Logan in this movie. And that is just so cool. But I think this custom came out very good, and if I could give her 2 claws, it'd look better. But because the normal claws is 3 claws, I couldn't really do much. Next up, we have Lady Pool. I think this one came out okay. It just didn't come out the best. But for this, I give her Tigress's legs in red with these red hips with some yellow printing on them. I gave her this custom superhero torso in red with black highlighting. I gave her Adam Strange's arms in black and red with red gloves. And I gave her, I think it's Grail's hairpiece. One half in red, one half in blonde, the red to represent no hair, just like the mask. And then I gave her the custom superhero head with the female variant and with the same black mask. To round it off, I gave her 2 black katanas, and I think Lady Pool came out pretty good. Last but kind of least is Pyro. Pyro was really cool in this movie, but he was I thought he was used pretty well. But, I don't know. He was cool. But, I have, for Pyro, I gave him this long hair in this brownish yellow color with, a stubble face print. I gave him this hood piece in this brownish, brown orange color. And I gave him the construction worker torso in brown orange color. I gave him these Adam Strange arms in dark red and brown orange color. That's a new color I've just invented. The gloves are dark red with the hips being dark red and the legs being dark red with some brown orange boots. I think this custom actually came out very good, but it was so this cameo was really cool. But I gotta say, my favorite cameos in the movie had to be Channing Tatum as Gambit, and I would say Blade, but I really liked X-23. X-23 was really cool in it. So these were my favorite customs. Obviously, this can't be the thumbnail. The thumbnail has to be Deadpool and Wolverine because, like, I don't want to spoil the movie. But, I think that these customs came out very good, and I'm very happy with how it looks. So let me know what custom was your favorite in the comments below, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye!